I guess after 2 really big first days, we've both kind of crashed this morning. I'm just sitting in the park near our hotel now. I'm bringing Will breakfast, so I'll probably head back soon and then we'll decide what we want to do today. It's probably going to be a bit more chill than our past 2 days just because we have done a lot of stuff. Although I am going to see Come From Away tonight, which I'm so excited about. Oh, I just love musicals so much. I started listening to Come From Away at work once and I got to about song 4 or 5. It's a very emotionally charged musical, just the subject matter makes it a little bit heavy. So even though it was very early on in the musical, by song 4 or 5 I was like, wow, this is really intense. Like, I don't think I can listen to this at work. So I stopped listening to it and sort of saved it for a later day. And then not long after that I booked my trip here and decided to see it. So I was like, well, I may as well save it for when I see it in person. So I've only heard about the first 4 or 5 songs and I know the premise of the musical, but I don't know anything else about it. And I'm honestly really excited because I've heard so many good things and from what I heard of it, it sounded incredible. So I think I'm in for a really cool evening, which is exciting. Yesterday we went to the theatre cafe on Martin's Lane, which was so exciting for me. It's basically just like a cafe with a West End theme. So it had all these different like posters and memorabilia from different shows. The whole menu was theatre themed. It was hilarious. It wasn't a hot chocolate, it was Charlie and the Hot Chocolate. I really loved it as a theatre nerd. It was really cool. But the best part was that I finally got to see the Heathers poster, which has my tweet on it, which has just been like a whole hilarious thing, right? Because I saw Heathers about a year ago now when it was off West End at the Other Palace. So then when they transferred to the West End at Theatre Royal Haymarket, they did this whole advertising campaign. And because I had tweeted about it when I saw it, and you know, written them a positive review obviously, they then took a line from my tweet and put it on their poster along with my Twitter handle, which I just found hilarious because like by the time that happened I was back in Australia. So I was like, I'm this person from the other side of the world and now my tweet is on the Heathers poster, which they put up all over London, like it was on the tube and on, you know, streets in the West End, and I was like, my tweet is everywhere and I'm not there to see it. And then I saw on Carrie Hope Fletcher's Instagram, maybe last week or the week before when they opened the new branch of the theatre cafe in St Martin's Lane, that they had preserved one of the Heathers posters there and that they had all signed it. So I thought, amazing, I might actually get to see it. I just find it so funny. But anyway, the theatre cafe was amazing. We had some very decadent hot chocolates which were just covered in whipped cream. Yeah, it was just a really nice time. Then we went to Nando's for lunch because Will loves Nando's and it was just the craziest Nando's you've ever seen. Like, we walked into it, a waitress like asked us how many people we wanted. We had to wait 5 minutes and then we went downstairs. The top section was quite small because we're in the middle of London, and then we went downstairs and it just opened up this like massive cabin. Like, the food was the same, it just, the experience was way different. Then we went back to the British Museum to go to the special exhibitions that we hadn't seen the day before. So I went to the Edward Munch exhibition and Will went to a manga one. Munch was pretty cool. I was disappointed they didn't have the actual Scream. They only had a black and white version of it. So I guess I'm gonna have to go to Norway at some point to see the actual Scream. But that being said, the rest of his work that they had there was all really cool and I didn't know that much about him before seeing it. I just got home from seeing Come From Away and I'm just out here in the corridor because Will might be asleep. But oh my god, Come From Away was amazing. I think I've come up with a way to describe it. I've never felt so happy and so sad at the same time, but in the absolute best possible way. I had very high expectations and they were all met. Okay, I'll finish on this. When the lights went down at the end of the show, I thought to myself, I really hope I'm not the only person who stands up and gives them a standing ovation, because that would be really awkward and I have to stand for the show. And then as soon as the lights came back on, every single person got up. Like, I've been at a lot of shows where they've got standing ovations and it usually takes a minute. It's usually in waves. Usually one person stands up and then another does, and it's kind of, you know, it's kind of like a slow Mexican wave of people following each other. This was not like that. I don't even know who was the first person to stand up. I know it wasn't me, but it took about 5 seconds and every single person was standing. I'm so glad I went to see it. I just, so many emotions. It was so good. I'm gonna go to bed now. Tomorrow I'm flying to Iceland, which is really exciting. It's gonna be a really long day. Our flight doesn't leave till like 8 PM. So
Oh god, I'm already emotionally drained. Oh, I was so emotionally drained when I came out of the theatre. I was like, I need a drink. So I saw a Starbucks and I was like, iced chocolate, I need chocolate. It's Saturday morning, our 4th morning in London, and today we're headed to Iceland, which is so exciting. Oh my god, I can't even like fathom it, because like I've been lucky enough to come to London a couple of times, so I kind of know a bit what to expect, but I've never been to Iceland before. Honestly, it's been on my bucket list for a while now, and I'm super excited. So we're just gonna chill around Shepherd's Bush for the rest of the day. We have to leave for the airport about 4:30. Our flight's not till 9 o'clock. We're gonna get there super late, but you know, we're gonna be in Iceland, and that's pretty exciting. We're at Heathrow about to leave London, which is sad, but Will's coming back, and I'm coming back for one night, so if we forgot anything, we can do it then.
4 hours?
Huh? No, I'm coming back for a night to fly home. Yeah. We spent this afternoon at Westfield. We basically had a really chill day because we knew we were going to fly to Iceland and then get a bunch of buses on the other end, so want to make sure we have enough energy to last until 2 AM, which will really be like 3 AM London time. Woo! But yeah, that was London.